Hi everyone, my name's Andrew Hewison of Hewison Private Wealth. We're very excited to again be a major sponsor of the Mount Eliza Football Netball Club in 2021. It marks almost 2 decades of sponsorship of the football club since my playing days in the late 90s and early 2000s. I was born and raised in Mount Eliza, and Mount Eliza will always hold a very special place in my heart. We continue to support the football club because the memories never fade of how much the football club and other community clubs can provide to people, certainly provided to me, developing life skills, a sense of community, but most importantly, the friendships that I still hold very dear that I developed at the club. Now, many of you out there may in fact wonder who Hewison Private Wealth is and what a financial planning and wealth management business actually does. Now, our passion in life and why we exist is to help our clients achieve their long-term financial goals and dreams. And that starts with working with our clients to determine what it is that their long-term financial goals and dreams actually are. And then we of course have to go and look at all the different aspects of their financial situation and put the pieces of the puzzle together and develop a long-term strategy that's going to see them and enable them to achieve those long-term goals and dreams. And just like putting together any premiership team, it doesn't happen overnight. It does start with a blueprint and a plan, and the earlier you put that in place, no matter what stage of life you are, beginning, middle, or nearing towards retirement, the earlier you put that plan in place, the better chance you're going to have of achieving, those financial goals and dreams of yours. In terms of some of the specific services that we offer, we break the business down into 2 parts. We've got the financial planning and wealth management side, and in here we're constructing portfolios to meet our clients' goals and objectives. So that's striking the right asset allocation across anything from domestic and international share investing, fixed interest, property investment, whether it's commercial, industrial, residential, maybe even hotels and agriculture. We've got fixed interest investing and the cash flow management side. We also provide advice on estate planning and general tax planning opportunities. We also are specialists in the area of self-managed superannuation. We manage over 700 of those for our clients. And then we've got the insurance side, the personal insurance side of the business, where we advise on income protection, life insurance, trauma insurance, total and permanent disability insurance. Now, I thought I'd leave you with a couple of strategic examples to give you a bit more of a flavour as far as the value that we can add to our clients. They were both highlighted in the recent May budget and made even more attractive in that budget. And the first strategy relates to younger first home buyers. Of course, we understand how hot the property market is at the moment, and it's making it very difficult for first home buyers and younger people to buy their first property. But many people probably don't know that there is a strategy that involves superannuation for younger people, whereby amounts that are sacrificed or contributed pre-tax into superannuation over and above those made by your employer can actually be drawn out up to a total of $50,000 to be used as a deposit for a house. Now, where's the benefit in that? Well, let's just assume that your marginal tax rate, if you were earning, say, around $80,000 a year, was around 32.5%. That's the tax that you pay on your income, as opposed to money that's contributed to superannuation, whereby the tax rate going into super is 15%. If you were to put in over, let's say, a 3 or 4 year period up to that $50,000 mark, that is effectively $50,000 that you're going to put into super, contribute and taxed at 15%. There's a saving there of 17.5%, which is around about $8,500 to $9,000 on that $50,000 sum that you can actually save and then redraw that money out of superannuation. It's an extra $8,500 to $9,000 that you can add to that deposit for the first home. And going to the other end of the scale, looking at those who are approaching retirement or perhaps retired, again looking at superannuation, there's a strategy out there called the downsizer contribution, and that means that if you're looking at the value of your home and you're looking to perhaps downsize, unlock some of the value in that home, particularly as we've seen the price rises over the last few years, unlock some of the value of that for your retirement purpose. If you sell your house and you've owned it for longer than 10 years, there's the ability to take $300,000 of that sale proceed and funnel that into superannuation. And if you're a couple, that's $300,000 each. So a total of $600,000. Why would you do that? Well, if you take that money invested in your own name and you do have other taxable income at the time, there is a chance that you're going to obviously pay some level of tax on the income that's earned from that money. If it goes into super, it's highly likely, if you're above the age of sort of 60, 65, without getting too specific, that the earnings within the superannuation fund, as you're starting to draw a pension from the super fund, are going to be completely tax-free. So there could be some really good tax savings at that end as well. Of course, that's very general advice, and if you want more information about that and have your personal situation considered, by all means give me or your financial advisor a call so we can talk specifics. It's very general advice only. Really looking forward to getting down and seeing some games and hopefully seeing some finals games this year. Really excited again to be a part of the Mount Eliza Footy Netball Club for 2021. Go Red Legs.